aspen, fox, yeti, ember. All right. Come on, guys. Well, it is a cold and chilly morning out. Gosh, it's probably 10 degrees outside right now. It's one of those colds where you can feel it in your airways and nostrils instantly, things freezing up. It is Monday, December 8th. I'm getting the dogs loaded up right now. I'm gonna go do a little pheasant hunting today. My dad is on his way over to meet me here right now. So him and I are gonna go hunting together. It should be a good day for hunting. So I'm excited. I haven't hunted with my dad for pheasants or grouse or any upland birds yet this year, so I'm excited to get out with him, see his dogs run and my dogs run together, see if we can find some birds. Gonna go hunt a couple different spots that I don't normally hunt today. So I'm looking forward to that, checking out some new areas for the year, and we're gonna see if we can find some roosters. Hey, you ready to go hunting? All right, kennel, ember, kennel. Come on, Aspen. Ready? Kennel. Fox, come on, Fox. No such thing as a soft landing with Fox. Yeti, come. Come on, Yeti. Good boy. All right, guys. Yep. Speak of the devil, there's my dad right there. So, load it up. Let's go see if we can find some birds today. Ready? Okay. What's up, Dottie? Heads up here. I got Yeti's on point in here. You got Yeti on point in these cattails here. Well, we started going through these cattails and Yeti hooked back around. 115 yards and we're on point. I guess I gotta make my way to him. He's been standing there for a minute now. Yeti's been trying. There it is. Dead bird! Dead bird! Yeah. We've been pushing through these cattails and Yeti's been trailing a bird through here. And this rooster just took flight. Dead bird, Yeti! The dog had been trailing back and forth through here and he locked up on point and I was making my way to him. And I looked up and I saw a bird taking flight. And this rooster, and I dumped it on the second shot. Dead bird, Yeti! Right up here, Yeti's on point. I don't know if he's pointing this dead bird that I shot or there's another one sitting in here. Alright, both the dogs are on point then. Ember and Yeti both. I don't know if the dogs are tracking the bird I shot. Yeah, they are, because I see blood. there's blood in the snow here. They're definitely tracking the bird I shot. Good boy, Yeti. Good job. He's got it. Good job, dogs. Come here, Yeti. Bring. Come here. Good job. All right. Yeti. It's enough. Good girl, Ember. Here. Ember, here. Here. Come here, Ember. Here. Ember, here. Good girl. Give. All right. I got it. Nice work tracking this bird, dogs. That right there. Nice looking rooster. Both dogs were tracking this bird. I wasn't sure if I knocked it dead or what. And they started tracking and trailing, and I was following blood on the snow behind them. So I knew we had to be trailing this bird I hit, and I broke both its wings. I saw the bird dump, but I wasn't sure if I hit it good enough to kill it or what. But we got it. Dogs did a really nice job tracking that bird. Come over here, Dad.
Yeah, you find that bird?
Yeah, we got it.
Did it run on?
Oh yeah, it was running. Come here. Ember's on point right here. Dog's on point right here. She's right in here. I'm gonna cut out this way to the right. I can't find her exactly, but she's right in here somewhere. There's got to be a bird sitting here, Dad. There she is right here. Good bird. Do you have a good mark on it? Good bird. Good bird. Good girl. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Good girl, Ember. Fetch here. Ember, here. Yeah, it's dead too. Good girl, Ember. Here. Good job. Come here. Give. Nice work. There we go.
Good job.
I knew there had to be a bird sitting in there because the dog was just sitting really tight. I just couldn't find her in these cattails.
Right, it's tough. It's your bird. I didn't shoot it.
Well, we both hit it, I think.
No, I don't think I shot way over. I didn't get the gun even shouldered.
Uh-huh.
I went a little quick. Mine was the first shot that went off, and I didn't. I just kind of did a whoo.
Yeah, I know, it was right there. It was so tight.
It exploded so hard.
Uh-huh. Awesome. All right. Well,
I got my gun. I'll put it in your bag.
Yeah,
or you
absolutely.
Put it in mine,
Here,
since
take.
you're carrying one, or don't matter.
So that was 6 roosters we moved in here then.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, I knew there had to be a bird sitting in there somewhere because as you were walking over, the dog went on point. She was like 55 feet from me, and she was just standing there the whole time. And finally, you made your way over to me, and we started moving in there, and she still was standing on point. We walked past the dog once even. I couldn't find her in these cattails.
This stuff
but
here, they'll hold tight in this
yeah.
kind of stuff.
And finally, when we walked back through, that bird took flight.
I'm surprised that one ran as far as it did.
Yeah.
It went quite a long distance.
It did. I thought I hit it pretty good.
Yeah.
Because it dropped really hard.
Yep, it did. You tumbled it.
Yeah. Both its wings are broken. And yeah, the dogs were going on point there, and I got up to them and they started moving up and tracking, and I was like, I don't know if this is another bird that we're following or if we're tracking the bird that I'd hit and shot. And then finally I started seeing little drops of blood in the snow, and I was like, okay, we're following the bird that I shot. And we got to that open area there.
Oh man, you've gone way past what
I know.
I can't believe you give up on it that quick or that and going that distance.
Yeah.
I didn't think as bad as it got, hard as it got hit, that it'd go very far in this stuff even.
Same.
You know?
I just figured it was best there to follow the dogs because they were hot on some trail.
Well, go hunt.
And then we got to this open area right up there, and the bird cut through the middle of that, and they both locked up right on the edge, and then that bird tried hopping up out of a little clump, and they both grabbed it there. Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna unload my gun. All right.
Bird.
Well, there's some more birds in here, so let's try and get out to this edge over here, and we'll work our way down, get out of this stuff. Yeah. There. Yep. Right there.
There's another one.
You keep getting up there. Get up there.
You ain't getting up there.
Right there. Shoot it. Shoot it.
You're getting my gun up.
Your gun didn't eject all the way either. Well, you ain't even ready. You're just leisurely walking up here like, what did I tell you? I told you get up there.
I was not ready for that.
You should have been ready. There's birds taking off right there. We just had 3 of them get up.
I figured after God darn.
No, those roosters are always the last ones to go.
Stop laughing.
What do you mean, f you? I told you there's birds in here. Seen it happen a lot of times where those hens and younger birds will get up and that rooster will be the last one. You'll think they've all gotten up and you'll go over there and there'll be a rooster sitting there still. Well, it's always a good day when I have an opportunity to get out and hunt with my dad. The birds are always an extra bonus. We were able to pick up a few birds on that day, moved a pretty good amount of birds too, got some shooting in, each of us did, and we came out with a couple in the bag. So overall, a really good day of hunting with my dad. Glad I got to share that day with him. But we are on to the next day now. It is Thursday, December 11th. We just got another fresh 4 or 5 inches of snow last night, which brings our total up to 8 to 10 inches in some areas. And I'm back out here pheasant hunting again. Gonna give it a shot today with this fresh snow on top of what we already had. See if we can kick up a few more roosters for the year. So I'm excited, gonna get the dogs out and see what we can go find. We got a chilly wind that's probably 10, 15 miles an hour blowing across on me today. Sun's out a little bit right now, but for the most part, it's pretty overcast. But I'm gonna go into a spot where I'm gonna hunt a ditch with some cut corn that runs along it. And there's some good roosting cover back in there as well. And let's go see if we can find some birds today. Feel. Ember. Right here in these willows. Ember locked up on point. She's looking at me. Staring back at me here. Ember. This looks a little wet though. I don't know if I can cross this. Hen. In here. Dog locked up on point. She's in this patch of willows here. See if I can get down to the end across this ditch and get to the other side. The wind is blowing that way. All the birds have been flying that way. Looks like we got a set of tracks going down this ditch too. She's on point in there still. Ember. The bird. Good girl. Nice work. Heel. Heel. Come here. Give. Good job, girl. Nice work. This bird came up and I saw he was missing his tail fan. And I'm like, well, that's a rooster, but he ain't got no tail fan on him. I knew we were tracking a bird through here. Dog went on point in those willows. And I started moving up. I released her. There was a set of tracks down in this ditch. And she came down that ditch, got birdie, started going really, really slow. And I noticed she was just about on point. And I tried turning the camera back on, and as soon as I did that, this bird got up and took flight. No tail fan on him, but it's a rooster nonetheless. He kind of took flight. Weird and awkward too. It seemed like he was struggling to get up a little bit. I don't know if it was if he's got an injury that was caused by another hunter and that's why he's missing his tail fan, or if some type of predator tried grabbing him and that's why he's missing the tail fan. But nonetheless, first bird in the bag of the day. I initially kind of shrugged off that track down in the ditch because it looked like just a hen walking down there. There wasn't any tail fan dragging in the snow behind it. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna leave that. And that explains why there was no tail fan dragging in the ditch in its tracks, because it didn't have any tail fan. The dog's been birdie trailing through here. She just locked up on point. She's underneath this clump of grass right here. There's a bird here. It's sitting really tight. Ember, no. That bird. Good job. That bird. Good job, Ember. Man, that bird sat really tight. Ember, that bird. That bird, fetch. Here. Good girl. Give. Nice work, Ember. Well, we're done for the day. That was quick. I wasn't expecting to be done this fast. But that's our 2 birds, just like that. Man, that rooster was sitting down in this clump, and I knew there had to have been a bird sitting down in here because the dog was just birdie going through here. She locked up on point, and that bird was stuck down in this clump. And I told her okay as well. Try and get down in there and kick that bird up, and it sat really tight. Bird got up and I made the shot on it. Folded it like a sack of potatoes. I could have let the bird get out there a little bit farther. I know. Go ahead with the comments. Oh, you shot that bird too close. Yeah, I know. Well, when the bird gets up at your feet and I'm just full of excitement, the dog did its job. Sometimes I just don't want to take a risk of a bird getting away. So I took the shot when I felt like it was a reasonable time to make the shot. I think that is going to go down as my quickest hunt ever in my state where I live to get my limit. I've spent many a days walking all day long just trying to get an opportunity at a bird, and for the most part now I've got some good spots picked out, but I still have some days where I come up and I don't see a whole lot, and it is not for the faint of heart pheasant hunting here sometimes. But with those long days, sometimes you get a short day, and today was that day. 45 minutes and we were done, had our 2 birds. I am slightly kind of bummed out though, because I was looking forward to hunting more today and getting the rest of my dogs ran. I only got the 1 dog ran today, Ember, in this small little spot, and we ended up coming out with our 2 birds. So I can't complain too much because it was a really good walk, but I would have liked to hunt a little bit more today and get some more of my dogs ran and get some energy out of them, because this time of year they just go stir crazy in the house and they need to be ran. It's going to be a long winter ahead for us, and I try and get them ran as much as I possibly can in this month of December. So the other ones are just going to have to be patient and wait for another day here. I'll probably be back out again some point next week doing some more pheasant hunting. And I was planning on doing maybe even a little bit of deer hunting tonight, because I was planning on this hunt taking a little bit longer today. So I was going to try and pheasant hunt for most of the day, and then maybe if I had an hour or 2 left at the end of the day, go find some cut corn and sit on that field for, you know, last couple days of muzzleloader deer season here. But I've got 4 or 5 hours until that time of day right now, so I think I'm just going to call it for the day and head on back home. And that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys for following along. Hope you've enjoyed the last couple days of hunting. I'll be back out here again soon sometime chasing some more pheasants. This weather for December has just been absolutely awesome. The birds have been sitting tight, especially on that last bird, how tight that bird sat. You know, the dog basically had to go in there and kick that bird up out of its roost. So nonetheless, I'm going to get back in the truck, get warmed up. This wind is a little bit chilly, and head on home, and I'll be back out here again soon, probably chasing some more pheasants. On a quick side note, a few people have asked about if I'm going to do any more grouse hunting this year. I think I'm done grouse hunting for the year. They have 15 inches of snow in most places up north, upwards of 2 feet in a lot of places even. And when there's that much snow, I don't want to go grouse hunting. It's just tough walking. You get covered in snow walking through the brush and the woods, and I drive down a lot of sketchy trails and roads to be able to grouse hunt and to be able to access some of these spots. I'm not really looking to mess around with that much snow with me just by myself in my truck. So I'd hate to get in a position by myself where I get stuck, get jammed up, and I got a lot of work ahead of me to get the truck out. So nonetheless, grouse season is over, but we have absolutely perfect conditions for pheasant hunting right now. So I'm going to stick to doing that the rest of the month, see if we can find some more birds, and I'll catch you guys back out there later.